Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello my lovely alerts and welcome back to the Narc Alert. Well, it's Wednesday and we've got the midweek blues, right? Well, not really. Anyway, I thought we might take a little funny compilation look at AMBERLYNN's history with heart disease, given that she has so very much compassion for mine. I promise you this will be the last time we talk about this thing, but I just thought it was kind of funny. Let's have a look-see, shall we?
I said, where Crystal said that she thinks I'm gonna have a heart attack. But anyways, and something else has been bothering me. My shoulder like really hurts and it kind of like radiates down to my arm. No, it's not a heart attack. I'm trying to wait for it to go down a little lower before I get off the camera because I might have a heart attack. Heart attack, and she now feels it. It's more higher up instead of down below where I showed you guys earlier. Gosh, she says that it feels like someone's sitting on her chest and that she can barely breathe, and hearing those words scare me. I hear a lot about like heart attacks and young girls can have heart attacks and things leading up to heart attacks, and I'm honestly like, that's all I can think about. She says she can't even take full breaths, and I'm really worried. Honestly, can agree with that, because when I used to have panic attacks, I would get the worst chest pain in the world, and I swear I thought I was having a heart attack. And my chest pain was just out of this world, and like parts of me would get numb, and it just became like so much worse, and it became to the point where every day I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Like, I don't know what it was with the heart attack. And I would go to the hospital and they'd say nothing is wrong. Every day I thought I was having a heart attack, and I would go to the ER at least once every 2 weeks while I was living in Oklahoma. And that was Destiny's sister. Their pappy had a heart attack today. Life is so short, and you just never know. And I know I sound like a fucking hypocrite, let's be real right now, because I mean, look at me, I'm an obese girl, and it's like I regret more than anything not having, you know, the knowledge to take care of my body at such a young age. I wish I would have been taught sooner. He had a heart attack and he is older, so and he waited a really long time to go to the hospital because he didn't know it was a heart attack. Just, he's such a good guy. It's sad, really. Because I guess her mammy found out that the heart attack that he had, people don't usually survive from it, like at all. And he's just having a lot of complications and stuff like that. So the hospital she's bringing him to is super far away from where she lives. I'm talking like hours, like 3 hours. And we're gonna take care of them just while they're at that hospital. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be because he's really not doing good, and it's really sad. So that is the planage. My heart has been like beating weird and wrong. Like, it's been like jumping and flipping and just feeling really weird and happening all the time. like several times a minute, and it started to really scare me. I am morbidly obese, so I was like, am I having a heart attack? Am I gonna have a heart attack? Is there something wrong with my heart? That I had to go to the ER. I had to get this figured out right then and there. So I went to the ER. I was very hesitant towards it because it was actually happening for quite a few days, and I was trying to ignore it, but I felt like it kept getting worse. So I ended up going, and I am so beyond grateful. I'm just gonna say this now. I had the best doctor see me. I have never had such a sweet, funny, kind, caring doctor before. He was literally amazing. And the RN I got, she was hilarious, and it was just the perfect combo and the perfect night. I got an x-ray of my heart. I really did think I had diabetes. I was like right along with you guys, because a lot of people thought, you know, this was a diabetes blister and stuff. A really bad scar because I did stop picking it. But yeah, I don't have diabetes. Nothing's wrong with my thyroid. I'm literally just fat because I eat too much. Like, I am losing weight though, and I feel like me finding out that I do not have diabetes just it makes me want to just keep going even further so I never do get diabetes. I know that's like a weird concept, and I know it's probably like really hard to understand, but I feel like I really don't want diabetes. I know what it does to people. Like my dad has it so bad, and I don't know how he deals with it really. But anyways, the x-ray about my enlarged heart. My heart's fine. I'm what? Like, I'm really confused. Because I feel very unhealthy, but everything came back fine except for the EKG. Came back and told me I have a PAC heart rhythm. What it means is, in his terms, in his words, what he told me is that my heart will beat normal, and then it has like this time where it beats so, like, just like this one beat where it's just like this, and then it like stops and resets itself. And I'm like,
literally out of nowhere, I was having tremendous shoulder pain to the point of I couldn't move my arm. It was very scary. It radiated to my neck, and I was feeling it in my back, especially when I would breathe in. This was a couple weeks ago. I have had a EKG and no heart attack, no heart problems, none of that. So we don't have to worry about that. I just wanted to make that very clear before I kept going, because I know that sounds very like, okay, heart attack symptoms.
So yeah, I hope this helps some of you, because I know that I have been there. Trust me, I've been there where I am clueless what to do. I feel like I am dying. A lot of people feel like they're having a heart attack. That is the #1 main thing when someone has an anxiety attack. But doing these steps has helped me, so I know they can help you. And I don't know, I'm scared, because it's like, I don't want to have a heart attack. I don't want to have a stroke. I don't want to fall and break something, and like my hip or something. And I don't know, like, I don't want there to be a rock bottom. There's, you know, typical things that I've been doing has only been a few $100s, but if anything bad or horrible ever happens to me, heart attack and I have to be hospitalized, or what if I did have a blood clot and they had to do surgery on me? You know, these things are like thousands of dollars.
And I know a lot of people complain that I use scooters. I need you guys to realize that I know I did this to myself, but I physically can't walk in the store. Like, I would probably have a heart attack, I'm gonna be honest.
You say you're fearful being on your own due to your size. What exactly is that fear that worries you? Heart attacks, strokes. What if I fall in the shower?
That's why you need to get those grippy things on the shower so you don't fall. And maybe get, like, if you need one of those handles, you can install those.
Right.
I called my doctor just to make an appointment, but they said there's no available appointments, and with your symptoms, you need to go to the ER. So I ended up going to the ER, and they're glad that I did. Me too.
Because when you have symptoms like that, especially because it felt like I was also short of breath, you know, breathing in was hurting really bad. So it's like something could be wrong with my lungs, or they even said that it was like possible heart attack. So they gave me an EKG. As you can still see, I haven't taken any of them off. I also have some on my stomach. And thankfully the EKG was perfect. The narc had a heart attack. Have some sympathy. Sorry, I'm trying to find my sympathy bone. My sympathy. I'm sorry. I don't care. So I decided to pull a fast one. And I just wanted to see how you guys would react. And I was right. So, of course I feel bad about it.
Sure, Jan.
That doesn't take away the fact that she is a narcissist. And I hope that she's okay. But I'm just saying, you can't expect kindness all the time when you say horrible things about me. Like, I literally am actually miserable right now. So pray for me. Like, I know I don't like believe in God or like whatever, like I'm agnostic, but in my opinion, when I say pray for me, that's just other people's version of positive thoughts, and I'm willing to accept it all. Keep me in your thoughts, God, and if you pray, pray. I am agnostic. When I say pray for me, that's my way of saying, if that's your way of sending out good vibes, is talking to like your God, then I'm totally for it and I love that. I actually recently prayed, and when I'm praying, I am praying to I don't know what. I notice I only do it when I'm like super desperate, and every time I do it, it's like full of like all these tears and emotions. It's like really crazy. I don't know. So that's why I say pray for me, because that's certain people's way of showing that they care and they're worried and they want to send out good energy. Like, it just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up.
Well, there you have it. Amberlynn looking for sympathy and praying, but only when she needs something. I'm sure that's how it works, right? Thank you so much for joining me at this silly little compilation look at Amber's history with heart disease. If you liked the video, don't forget to click like and subscribe. You could pick up a channel membership. You know what you get? You get into the darn Discord. And if you liked this video, you might want to check out this video right here. Until we meet again, you know the routine, be kind. And hasta luego.